Hi, everyone. Wanted to give a brief little video here on HB 4545 and some really condescending and ignorant emails parents are getting from schools when they give them notice that they're opting out. And it usually comes up something along the lines of, parents tell the school that we're not going to be going to your summer HB 4545 instruction. School says, well, that means we're going to give it to them in the fall. And the parent says, we're opting out in the fall too. And then the school sends an email that looks something like this. Oh, parent, we received your request to opt out, but gosh, there's not an opt out for accelerated instruction required under HB 45. This is a typical condescending school email. Treats the parent like they're stupid, treats the parent like they don't know what they're talking about, but it never has any weight or authority behind it. The most I might ever say is, well, the TEA says there's no opt-out. Usually what we get is this sort of conclusory statement without any analysis or any authority behind it. And really, I wish they would keep saying the TEA says this or the TEA says that, because here's the reality of the situation. The TEA says the complete opposite. We've already been through in other videos about how FAQ 18 explains that there's absolutely nothing in HB 4545 that removes it from 26.010, and that in fact, most of the education code doesn't have a specific opt-out provision saying, and this is covered by 26.010, because that's the opposite of how the law works. 26.010 sits on top of the entire statute, and if you don't want your part of the education code to be affected by 26.010, you have to remove it. And HB 4545 doesn't do that. It doesn't remove it. And the TA figured this out, and they made it very clear, yes, parents can opt out. It can be an informal process. It can be a formal process, whatever you want to do locally, but parents have that right to opt out. And let's be clear, 26.010 has no process for a district to decline a proper opt-out notice. But here's where the schools are stuck, and they cannot get around this. The TEA put together an FAQ last summer, and they've been updating it as the year goes on. And they made an addition in late April that is the slam dunk. It throws the district argument out the window. And it goes like this. It's facially addressed about the summer. It says if the local district is going to use the summer as the primary time for delivery of accelerated instructions, are students required to attend? And the TA says, well, look, we don't have a statute that explicitly says they have to attend accelerated instruction in the summer. By the way, I'm not sure that's actually true, but we'll go with it because the TA says nothing explicitly requires them to attend in the summer. But then they say, what happens if that happens? If a student misses your summer instruction and the parent had not sought to opt them out of the accelerated instruction, then the missed instruction has to be provided in the fall. Well, I'm sorry, if there's no opt-out, then why is that second part of the sentence there? If there were no opt-out, it would simply say, if a student misses summer opportunities, the missed instruction will need to be provided in the fall semester. But it doesn't say that. It is conjunctive. If a student misses summer opportunities and the parent doesn't opt out, then you provide the instruction in the fall. But what happens if you miss the summer and the parent has not sought and the parent did opt out? Then this doesn't apply. There's no need for the instruction in the fall because the parents opted out as per question 18, the FAQ we keep telling the districts. The TA says we can opt out. Well, yeah, they can. They tell you in 18 and they tell you that in 19. There is no way a school can read FAQ 19 and say you cannot opt out of accelerated instruction. It becomes babble if that were true. It becomes incoherent if that were true. The school is screwed. The TA has made it absolutely clear you can opt out. If it wasn't clear enough from FAQ 18, and I really wish they wrote it more clearly, it is now absolutely clear from FAQ 19. You can opt out. If you decline the summer and you give an opt-out notice for the fall, you aren't doing any instruction, period. You've opted out. There is no method for the school to decline your opt-out. Guys, Have a great day. Keep fighting.